By the title of today's video, you're going to understand how it is you can run your business, how it is you can run a business, how it is you can start a business. You're going to understand the key things that go into running a business. This is for all the entrepreneurs out there. Watch this video to the end. And if you enjoy this video a lot, go ahead and hit the like button and go ahead and subscribe. Also, go cop some of my clothing brand and shoot, get an ebook. Let's get into the video. So a lot of people don't notice, but when you go ahead and you're getting into the entrepreneur space, and you're getting into the business space, when you're making your first product, you want to go ahead and make a product that's going to impact people. You want to have a meaning behind your first product. So what I say is, you know how there's a lot of clothing brands going around. Some people, clothing brands don't have a meaning to them. They just go ahead and they throw an image on there and say, this is my clothing brand. At the end of the day, if you're going to make a clothing brand, it has to have a meaning to it. If you're going to make something in this world, it has to have a meaning to it. Just like when Tom Edison invented the light bulb, he had a meaning to it. The reason he made the light bulb was to go ahead and make a safe lighting space inside indoors to help us be able to see inside. Because at the end of the day, we were using candles. And when we were using candles, it would catch flames and flames just everywhere. And at the end of the day, what it is I'm trying to tell you is that you need to go ahead, you need to make a solution to a problem. So with your clothing brand, so with your drop shipping, so with whatever source you're using or whatever you want to go ahead and do, you could be making a vending machine. You could be having a vending machine business, or you could go ahead and have a business where it is you go ahead and you just wash people windows. At the end of the day, you just have to have some meaning behind it, meaning behind you washing the windows. At the end of the day, it's to get the mirrors clean. You can go ahead and create a different strategy. Go ahead, like I was saying, DTL family, when you go ahead and you create a product for a business or anything of the sort, you have to go ahead and create a solution to a problem. The first product in any business should be a solution to a problem, or it should have something that has meaning behind it. When you're stepping into this business stage, this entrepreneur mindset, you want to go ahead and create things that's going to solve problems for people, that's going to go ahead and impact them. Because my mentor told me, when you impact so many different people, not only will it bring the profit in, but when you impact a person on a deeper level, it will create a reoccurring customer. And if you want reoccurring customers, you need to keep going and impacting people, impact different people. Maybe go ahead and find something that's going to change their lives, something that's going to help them get to where it is they're trying to go. At the end of the day, for example, what I do, I come on camera and I impact people by going ahead and not only telling my story, but I come on here and I also impact people by motivating them to get to the next level. So at the end of the day, what I'm trying to tell you is, when you're starting your own business, when you're going ahead and going to jump into the entrepreneur field, you need to go ahead and create something that's going to impact people on a different level. Create something that's a solution to so many different problems. Because when you go ahead and you create something that changes the lives of others, you go ahead and you impact them on a different level. When you go ahead and impact people on a different level, it creates reoccurring customers. And these reoccurring customers are going to come back to not only spend more money with you, but they're going to come back to just see what you're doing. They're going to come back and expand your business. They're going to go ahead and they're going to go home and they're going to tell different people about it. At the end of the day, the goal isn't to chase money. It's to chase impactment. It's to chase your purpose. It's to go ahead and impact people on a different level. When you impact people on a different level, and you create so many different solutions to their problems, they're going to start coming to you. They're going to start saying, okay, what's he up to? What's they doing? What are they doing? What product can I buy from them that's going to help me solve this? And then boom, once you go ahead and you create an impactment, you go ahead and you have money come to you in waves. And that short little spiel, I gave you 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 was to go ahead and create meaning behind your first product. Create meaning behind every single product that you bring out into the world. Everything that you do, you have to have meaning behind it. Go ahead and tell your story when you're jumping into the entrepreneur space and you're jumping into the business space. And second, like I was secondly saying, you need to go ahead and you need to create a solution to the problem that your target audience is focusing on, that they're struggling with. So once you go ahead and you impact them on that different level and you keep bringing them back and keep bringing them back to your products, that's how it is you're going to blow up. That's how it is you can go ahead and get to the next level. Lastly, in today's video, what it is I want to go ahead and cover is that you need to avoid distractions. Becoming a new business owner or just becoming an entrepreneur and trying to get into the entrepreneur mind space, you have to go ahead and avoid so many different things. And I want to push that a lot, because if you don't have the mindset when you're trying to jump into the game, you're going to not only fail, but you're going to go ahead and think you're making progress and really be going nowhere. At the end of the day, with the same mindset, doing the same things, you cannot go far in this world. So I want to tell you to avoid distractions. Avoid distractions like girls. I ain't gonna lie to you, girls was probably the hardest thing for me to go ahead and try my best to overcome. Because I ain't gonna lie, as a teenager, it's like, okay, cool. I wanna go talk to her. I wanna go talk to her. I wanna go see what she talking about. I wanna go see what she doing. I wanna go see, shoot, she wanna come to this party. I wanna go see what all she got going on. But at the end of the day, it's like, well, girls, not only do they come money, or in relationships come money. Now, a lot of things, it just come money. But you're trying to start a business. So you're trying to make money. At the end of the day, you can't be focusing on making money and spending money. You're spending money for the girl, but you're making money. At the end of the day, juggling that is not only hard. And I'm telling you that simply because not only am I in a relationship, but it's just hard. In general, it's hard in general. At the end of the day, how am I going to go ahead and make money and then I have to go ahead and spend money? At the end of the day, what I'm trying to tell you is that you need to go ahead and you need to focus on yourself and focus on your business. Because if you're going to parties every day and you just partying, that's more time that you could have spent to creating ideas for your business. At the end of the day, if you don't spend a lot of time creating ideas for your business, then you won't get anywhere. You only have to make a product that goes viral one time. So at the end of the day, once you make that one thing that goes viral, you're going to be viral. Everybody's going to know your clothing brand. Everybody's going to know your dropshipping. Everybody's going to know your business. At the end of the day, what you have to do is just create a product that goes viral one time, or create a location that goes viral one time, or pick a good location for your vending machine business, or go ahead and talk to the right person about washing windows. You wash windows so many different times. There's so many different people. Maybe you're going to be able to network with somebody that truly has a lot of money. Or you go to a good neighborhood that has a lot of fancy cars and they start giving you lots of money. They even said you could wash they Lamborghini Urus, or whatever they said that you could wash. At the end of the day, what I'm trying to tell you is that if you don't go ahead and you don't keep trying to create different ideas, keep trying to go ahead and go viral to make that one product. Because at the end of the day, what I'm trying to tell you is that you only have to make something one time to go viral. You make it one time and you in there. You make it one time and you in the door. Make one piece of clothing brand and you in the door. Make one good design and you in the door. Make one good play and you in the door. Make one viral play and you in the door. So at the end of the day, what I'm trying to tell you is that by spending all your money on girls, by spending all your time on girls, by spending all your time drinking, by spending all your time smoking, by spending all your time doing things that you know is going to make you lazy, you're not going to be able to get far. You're not going to be able to go ahead and see your dream of being this top entrepreneur. A lot of people in this world fall off and start sleeping under bridges. They start going ahead and blaming God. They start going ahead and blaming their mother. They say, my mother had me in that environment. God didn't give me this. I was not born with this. At the end of the day, it's you. You have to play the cards that you were dealt to get somewhere in this world. So if you go ahead and you say, oh, I was given such a bad hand, you can complain about your hand. I don't care how many times you complain about your hand. But if you go ahead and you use every single card to the best of your ability and keep taking a foot forward, another foot forward, and a step forward, you can get somewhere in this world. All you have to do is get better 1% every day, like I always say on this channel. So when you're going ahead and you strive and create the perfect business model, you need to go ahead and get work done every day. You need to go ahead and create a new design or a new product or a new play every day. If you're trying to go ahead and go viral, you need to create a new play every day. Because I'm telling you, that one design might just blow up. That one design DDG might like right here. Yeah. So what I'm trying to tell you is you just have to keep trying your best to get where it is you're trying to go. It might only take you one product to go ahead and go viral, but that doesn't account for the many times that you're going to go ahead and make several other products. You might make 1,000 products and only one of them blow up. At the end of the day, at least that one blow up. When that one blow up, you in the door. You just have to have the willpower to go ahead and make 1,000 products only for one of them to blow up. And then make another 1,000 for just another one to blow up. At the end of the day, you have to be dedicated. If you're not dedicated to running this business, if you're not dedicated for change, you're not dedicated to go ahead and get yourself out the mud, to go ahead and buy your mama a house, if you're not dedicated to go ahead and strive for better, then you will not be better. All right, DTL family, what it is we covered in today's video was to going ahead and understanding that in order to go ahead and have wealth come to you in waves, to go ahead and be successful with your business, you have to go ahead and impact people on a different level. You got to have something that's going to change their heart, something that's going to change their mind. You have to go ahead and bring them something that's life-changing. You have to go ahead and maybe bring them something that's life-changing, like the freaking light bulb. At the end of the day, what I'm trying to tell you is that you need to go ahead and make something that you're going to be known down in history for. And it's going to take you maybe 1,000 products to go ahead and get there. You just have to have the willpower to go ahead and make that 1,000 just to see that one place succeed. So what it is I'm trying to tell you right now is this entrepreneur stuff is hard. This entrepreneur stuff is not super duper easy. It's going to take a lot of time, but you can do it. All you have to do is just go ahead and create a product every 365 days. If I create a new product every 365 days, if I create a new play every 365 days, I'm going to get somewhere, because one of them products is going to work. One of them products is going to at least be liked by 5 people. Out of 365 products, I know I can find one thing or one product that people like. I just got to go ahead and show it to 365 people. So if I go ahead and I make a new product 365 days and I show that product to one person every single day to see if they like it, it's not that hard. At the end of the day, this game is just going to take a lot of willpower. It's going to take a lot of time. So if you're one of them people that's going to go ahead and keep smoking or go ahead and just keep messing with the girls that doesn't want to change their life for better, then you will not be able to go ahead and get at the top in this life. You will not be able to go ahead and reach that summit and that peak of your dream life. You will not be able to go ahead and reach whatever it is you're trying to reach if you don't go ahead and sacrifice a little bit of time for your business or sacrifice a little bit of time for your dreams. See you out. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Go ahead and cop my clothing brand. And go ahead and cop the clothing brand. Go ahead and grab an ebook. If you want more topics like this, my ebooks are where they at. Shoot, to be honest, they really only $4. If you want to go ahead and cop an ebook, it's $4. It'll support me. It'll also help me make different plays and make different videos for y'all, so we can go ahead and boost our production up. I can go ahead and get us a camera, go ahead and get a mic so y'all can truly hear me better. Shoot, if you want to go ahead and support me, go ahead and grab an ebook. Maybe go ahead and support the brand. At the end of the day, I want y'all to go ahead and reach y'all next level, and I'm trying to reach my next level, and I'm trying to go ahead and get on my grind as well. So, all right, DTL family, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like and subscribe.
To make the unknown known.
Start trying to have people look into your life.
Start trying to have people look into what music you make. Start trying to have people look into what clothing you making. Start trying to have people look into that new designer designer brand that you just had come out. Like, whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to us being those people who whatever happened to us having dreams, man?